Okay, so I Googled something,
Okay.
and the answer to this question was going to be the answer to the listener question. And I Googled, is Zach Wilson Mormon? The answer to that is yes.
Oh, okay, so we're winning.
So do I think I can beat him in a fight? Yes.
God damn it.
I don't
I'll
even
turn
know
off
who's
my
doing
AC
it today.
again. It's me. All right. Well, how else to start off the episode than a shit show? Left my AC on, had to turn it off. Depression is back. Houston lost again. And, well, that brings us to a podcast that I really do not want to do. I'm Hunter.
I'm Gooch.
And I'm Wiz.
And this is Below 500.
Somber ass intro.
Yeah.
You know what I realized? We never say the episode number at the beginning. We only say it at the end.
I know we say it at the end.
Yeah, so this is episode 21.
21. Nothing? Nobody else had to say anything to say, so it
What
just
else?
ends
What
on awkward
else am I
silence.
gonna say about 21 Savage?
Anything else. It didn't have to be
Wait.
21 Savage. Just
Wait.
fucking anything, so it wasn't awkward.
Is Savage on the Green Bay Packers? Is his actual
Yes.
number 21?
No, it's
No.
26.
Okay,
No,
I was.
Christian fooled
Yeah.
me with that.
Christian got the custom.
That's what I thought
21
too.
Savage
But then I'm
jersey.
like, wait, there's actually a Savage on the Packers. So
It's called a play on words. There.
I know. I feel like a dumbass though because I guess I'm not.
You should.
Because
And you should.
Whore.
You know who else feels like a dumbass?
Who?
My brain blanked, honestly. I don't know.
You set that up like it was gonna be something big.
Yeah, I did, and I shit the bed on that one. I can't think of anything what I was going to say.
But yes.
Still can't. Nope. I'll
Yeah.
have just...
NFL Week 2. It's almost in the books. One more game tonight. Bad week for fantasy football.
A awful week.
I am so. I said it last week, and it's just even like a bigger like emphasis on it this week. 4 leagues. I don't ever want to be in 4 leagues again. Like
No.
it's too much, and it's not even like too much to manage. I just can't get excited because literally, I told you this off air, but I'll say it on air. My 3 Yahoo leagues, I was losing close matchups in every single one of them. So, and I had Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, and Derrick Henry, each on, like one on each team. So I was like, okay, if I can just get those 3 to go off, I can salvage all 3 of these teams. But my work league, which I was currently winning in, my opponent had Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, and Derrick Henry. So there was no way for me to get a good outcome out of that. And like it's literally going to be that way every single week, which I'm starting to realize. And it's making me like not excited for the season.
Yeah, and I get like I'm trying to trade for similar players across my league so I can get excited about that player.
Right.
But I hate when you need him in one league but you're playing him in the other.
It's the worst. And like it's like I literally have to like tier how much I care about each league. And so like right now my work league is at the bottom because it's the last league that I joined, and my other leagues are way more competitive and fun. But my coworkers are all obnoxious assholes that I have to see in person on a daily basis. So even if it's like at the bottom of my priority list, I get fucking screwed every Monday if my team loses. It sucks and I hate it.
What I hate is because I'm like that too. I've got them tiered in order of how much I care about them, and I'm losing in the ones I care about more, but winning in the ones I care about less.
I will say, my big $50 league that I'm currently the reigning champ in, Derrick Henry has given me a fighting chance at avoiding 0-2. So all I need is for Aaron Jones to just like snap his Achilles on the kickoff and just miss the whole game.
All 4 leagues.
Aaron Jones under 5.6, I think, wins me my matchup this week.
1 league, I need Aaron Jones under 14. 1, I need Devonta Adams under 21. Another, I need Tanyan under 2.5. And finally, I need Devonta Adams. He's not getting 60 for me to win my last one, which I'm kind of worried about because it's the Lions.
Shit, all of mine are locked. I'm going 3-1 this week.
Fuck.
I gave up on my 2
nice.
ESPN leagues. I don't even count those anymore. Like I quit checking them because they were both shit.
I prefer Yahoo for football.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I'm losing to Wiz. I think it's our below 500 league. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the only one you need 60 to beat me.
I freaking wiped the below 500 league this week.
Derrick Henry
Okay.
put Wiz above me.
I don't know if we did it
Him and
on.
Lamar.
I don't know if we did it on an episode, but we roasted the shit out of Devin.
Oh no, I don't think it was on an episode, but we cooked that man. I think multiple people
We said that was the worst team we've
Yeah.
ever seen.
like said it was the worst draft that we'd ever seen in a fantasy league. And isn't he 2-0?
He's 2-0, and he's 2-0 by far.
Yeah.
Like he's blowing out his
What-
matchup
I
this
don't
week.
even remember who all was on his team.
It looks better looking at it now. But he drafted Mahomes in the first round,
Yeah.
and
Didn't he draft Justin Tucker in like the 5th or 6th round?
let me see who's his
Yeah.
kicker. Yeah, he's at Tucker. Oh my god! But I think some of these players will catch up to him. He's just getting lucky right
so that's
now.
what I'm saying the opposite to myself about like especially my work league, which is an 8-team league. So like my team is stacked, but they just all went ice cold. Like Alvin Kamara, 7 fantasy points. And I keep telling myself like my team's better than this. It's week 2 out of 18. It's like I was at halftime of the Tennessee Seahawks game. I was about to start shopping Derrick Henry. I literally was like had the message typed in the group chat of like taking offers for Derrick Henry. But then I was like, first of all, no, it's week 2. You know how Derrick Henry is. And second of all, he plays in the AFC South. So I have like a very hard time trading anybody in the AFC South because they get to play just complete ass teams twice a year.
And they haven't played any of those matchups yet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I get 4 matchups of Derrick Henry versus either the Texans or the Jags. So I'm not letting go of that.
Hey, but the Texans' defense, I guess not against the run.
Okay, so now we're into week 2 reactions. So I guess we're starting with the Texans.
It
shocked.
pained me to watch Mayfield. We fucked up Mayfield bad to where he would throw. What?
Like, did they say what happened? It looked like he dislocated his shoulder.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I'm just saying that he couldn't do shit in the pass game, especially after Jarvis Landry got hurt. Ain't shit happened. And so what they do, they rushed the fuck out of the ball the rest of the game.
Yeah, only Nick Chubb. I need fucking Kareem Hunt to do something. But
they did a little bit with the Kareem Hunt, but it was mostly Nick Chubb and whoever their third string is.
Oh,
And
that
if it
rookie,
wasn't-
like Melton or something.
Yeah, if it wasn't rushing, it was halfback screens. And it tore us up.
So, like, my reaction to that game was, like, obviously, after week 1, everyone kind of had the same feeling about the Texans. It was just like, Jags.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that the Texans looked like a viable football team against the Browns, which I don't think anybody expected until Tyrod went out.
Oh God, I was almost in tears whenever the second half came on and Davis Mills was running out under center. I was like, what the fuck happened? What's going on? Where's Tyrod? And then I look at the sideline. He's nowhere on the sideline. And then they were showing replays of what happened the drive before, to where he was running. He was trying to rush out of bounds, and then all of a sudden he got real pissed off when he got out of bounds, and started grabbing his helmet. And they said it was a possible pulled hamstring. It was grade 2 pain. The Texans were.
He's already been ruled out for next week, right?
No,
They
that,
pulled-
no,
they
no,
pulled
no,
that
that
report.
Yeah, they pulled that report.
Oh, I heard that he had already ruled out.
Yeah, that's
He-
that's the first one that came out, and then now they're saying it could be a 1 month recovery time because it's a grade 2 hamstring pull. But they're prepping Davis Mills to start Thursday.
I did hear that.
It's
So-
painful watching that game, knowing that
Who do
Houston
you
had.
activate as the backup in that
I'm
situation?
assuming they would sign Jeff Driscoll because he's the one. He was the quarterback that was there all through training camp.
Okay, so I'm going to throw out 2 names.
Cam Newton.
That was number 2.
Is it a
Who was
pickup
number
or a
1?
trade?
A trade. Or no, a pickup. A free agent pickup that you could sign.
Are you gonna say Kaepernick?
I was about to say. That's
Colin
what I was about to say. Yeah.
I mean, gotta.
I mean, like we do this every year. Colin Kaepernick's better than that guy. Okay, Colin Kaepernick's better than Davis Mills.
Well, yes.
yeah.
But also, I don't see them doing that because they see Mills as the future, so they're going to take advantage of this time.
Who
now.
does?
Yes, I understand. I don't. The organization does.
Bleak ass future.
Thank you. But
I think
It
Jeff
hurts.
Driscoll is better than Davis Mills.
it hurts knowing that Houston could have won that game if Tyrod was in.
I mean,
Because even with Mills in, we were still within 3.
I mean, that's really like a tale of 2 teams in my eyes. Because, like, yeah, y'all kept it close with Mills. But I think once Mills took the field, everyone kind of acknowledged that, like,
It was over.
this game was going to the Browns. Whereas, like, with
Yeah.
Tyrod in, like I said, y'all looked competitive. Like, everyone kind of was holding their breath, thinking, like, are the Texans about to steal this game from the Browns, who seem like a legitimate playoff football team?
Yeah, I mean, at one point we were up 14-7. Life was good.
Moving on to the
Wait,
rest.
before we
Well,
move on,
speaking of the Browns,
hold on. You know who 2 names that was rarely brought up the entire game? Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, I mean, Clowney's trash, but yeah, y'all held.
I mean,
y'all held Garrett in check.
exactly.
What happened at Tunsil?
I don't know, but he came back.
Okay.
He came back
Wasn't
and started
sure.
the second half. But I mean, I think Houston might have gotten rid of their offensive line woes. They might have a decent
Just
line
in
if you
time
don't
for
hear.
Deshaun Watson to leave.
No shit. I mean, that's like a Colts
the
situation
dude was getting
all
killed
over.
back there for years.
Yeah, no, but now, I mean, if we can hold Garrett, hell, I don't think there was even, but maybe 2 sacks at the most.
Real quick, not just this year on the Texans, but Deshaun Watson's rookie year might have the Texans O-line. That might have been the worst O-line I've ever seen on a team. Tom
yeah.
Savage,
Oh,
when he
yeah.
started game 1, the dude did not have half a second behind that line.
I
And
remember
Deshaun
that.
Watson was only serviceable because he could run. He was running
Right.
every play.
Yeah, he was every throw he made was out of the pocket.
Tom Brady would have gotten injured on that team.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hit some games real quick. First thing I noticed: what happens to the Dallas offense?
We got some injuries, and I mean we were running the ball good. Let's run the ball. Give Dak's arm a rest. I mean, I'm not worried. I know if we need to, Dak will sling it, but we didn't need to.
I mean, you couldn't get me more than, let me pull this up, 237 passing yards and an interception against the Chargers.
I mean, we got our 2 touchdowns rushing. The game was filled with penalties both ways. It was an awful game to watch. Tons of flags. Lots of big plays and touchdowns called back. So that explains a lot. But we won. Fun fact, I heard this today. We were 0-17 in the last 17 games. We did not score 30 points in.
I think I did hear that.
So
No, the one I heard was about the Buccaneers and how they have scored 30 points in like their last 9 consecutive games.
it's like the
And the
longest
and the
win
last,
streak.
And the two other teams to do it were both Brady-led Patriot teams.
Yeah, one of them was his undefeated season. But I cannot believe that we haven't won a game scoring under 30, dating back 17 games.
That defense is ass.
I know. Yeah, I'm glad the defense budged but did not break yesterday. We made plays when we needed to.
Yeah, that's why it came down to a game-winning field goal. Okay.
The last week
17 to 20.
The
Low
last
scoring.
week 2 reaction that I had was y'all clowned the shit out of me for putting New England in top 10 defenses.
Okay.
It was one game against a rookie
Calm
quarterback.
down.
Chill out.
The
I don't
Texans
care.
had 3 interceptions
It's
against
a rookie
Trevor.
quarterback.
Okay? And fucking Hunter was all on that defense's dick.
Okay, but 3 against Trevor is more impressive than 4 against Zach Wilson.
Is
No
it?
shit.
Is
It
it?
is. It is.
Is it?
Zach
Yes.
Wilson is trash. Well, I don't want to say
If
he's
he-
trash.
Okay, then here we go.
But-
if you're going to call Zach Wilson trash, you have to call Trevor Lawrence trash.
Zach Wilson isn't trash, but the Jets are trash. There's a reason why they shouldn't have moved on from Sam Darnold. He wasn't the problem. It's the Jets.
Okay, so do we want to go ahead and get into the QB grades?
I mean, I really don't want to do this period.
So we're
but-
doing it. We're 2 weeks into the season. We have seen considerable dosages of at least 4 rookie quarterbacks out of this super hyped QB draft class.
Do I need to write these down?
You don't have to, I don't think. I mean, you can if you want, but
Yeah, that's fine.
so we're going to go through and give grades to the rookie quarterbacks that we have gotten to see so far. I'm not going to count Trey Lance. The dude has 1 pass attempt. I'm good. I'm not grading you off 1 pass attempt. So we'll
Shit, I
start.
am. Wasn't it a touchdown?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
100.
5
It was
yards.
like
He's 1 for
5
1, 100%. I don't give a
5
shit.
yards. So let's start with Davis Mills.
You bitch.
We only have 1 half against him, so you can't be super critical on 1
Okay.
half of football.
Davis Mills, I'm giving a C+. He wasn't awful, but he was. I mean, he wasn't awful. He wasn't great. He was thrown in at the half.
Right.
I think he did. I think he's played better in that half football than some of the other guys have played.
Yeah.
in
So
2 full games.
I am going C-
Oh,
for
you
Davis
bitch.
Mills. So I agree. He slightly outperformed my expectations. I mean, 102 yards in a half, threw a touchdown, but he did throw a pick, and he was 8 for 18, which I understand it was negative game script, so you're taking some more risky shots. The other thing that kind of solidifies the C- for me is his 2 rushes for -1 yards. It's hard to give him anything more. Like I said,
I mean, was he
looked-
kneeling? Do you know?
No, that wasn't it.
wasn't?
One was a
Okay.
rush for positive gain. The other one was a rush for negative gain. The
Okay,
negative
I
outweighed the
wasn't sure
positive.
because 2 for -1 could have been Neal's.
So, like
And
I
the
said,
only one, the negative was because he left the pocket and got sacked. So they
He-
counted that as a negative rush.
he did slightly outperform my expectations. I mean, because I expected straight just hot ass, and he looked like a backup quarterback. So I don't have anything super negative to say about Davis Mills.
I'll give him a C-.
You're gonna shit on my C- then give him the fucking
No,
same
I was
thing.
saying bitch because I was going to say C-.
Oh.
I was going to say D+, but the more I thought about it, he didn't let the interception get to him. He still went out there and made deep. Like, his deep balls are beautiful, but it's just he would have connected if he had chemistry. Like, he passed the one deep ball that really caught my eye was to Brandon Cooks, and that would have been perfect, but Brandon Cooks broke off to the left, and he read it as Cooks was going to break off to the right. And so Cooks barely missed that deep ball. It would have been a touchdown. But he forces too much in the middle, between the hash marks. He forces it. That's where the interception came from. Other than that, besides that first drive out of the half, because I guarantee you he just wasn't expecting it, he didn't look that bad. He looked serviceable. I feel like with him having about 3-4 days to train for the Panthers game, I don't expect him to win the game, but I also don't expect him to shit the bed.
All right, so moving on to another quarterback that we have gotten a little bit more of a dosage of, but still not a ton. Justin Fields. I'm torn on this one.
So, I like Justin Fields, and he will play better, but I think he's played like... I'm not really counting what he did against the Rams. It wasn't even anything that special. But yesterday, he really didn't look great, all while Joe Burrow was shitting the bed on the other end of the field. He was in during those 3 straight interceptions, right? Or was that still Dalton at the time?
I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. But, I mean, the fact that game was still 20-17, and he really didn't do anything to kind of give him a cushion. And his stats don't look any better either. He had an interception, he fumbled the ball, but they got it back. So I'm giving him a D- so far.
D-, Jesus.
He just
like
ran
I said,
Mills
the
better than Fields.
first time he's got real playing time, he fumbled once, they got it back, threw an interception, couldn't get a little more of a lead against the Bengals. I mean, what am I supposed to say? He really didn't look great.
You don't rate him lower than Davis Mills.
I'm giving him a C+.
I just realized I have a
God
great...
dang it, Gooch, I swear.
So I was hesitant to go B-. But like Wiz said, he couldn't open the game up against the Bengals. So I was really hesitant, because I think his numbers and his performance justify a C+. But just his just pure tools that we've kind of seen him display, I think justify a B+ or a B-, I mean. Because I don't think the numbers accurately portray what he has put on film. I think that you can see kind of the tools that lie underneath the raw talent that make him better than that.
So I'm looking at the drives right now. So Joe Burrow throws the first interception. It's a pick six. He throws the other interception. And then Justin Fields goes 3 and out. Then he throws another interception, and Justin Fields goes 3 and out. So, I mean, capitalize. Do something. It was 3-17 at that point when he threw 3 interceptions in a row. And you didn't do anything off either of them.
But what's the play calling look like in those situations is what we don't know. Because I've got big questions for the Chicago Bears coaching staff just in their overall usage of Justin Fields.
Let me see.
Oh, we don't need to go through.
Incomplete pass. Pass interference, back 10 yards. Then they rushed on 3rd and 19.
Yeah,
it was a short pass.
Either way,
19.
Justin Fields can't overcome bad play calling.
It's nothing against him. I think I think his situation and his sample size is even worse than what Davis Mills has had.
Anyways, all right, who are we doing next? We got 3 more.
I never gave my grade because Wiz wouldn't shut up.
Yeah, because Wiz wanted to do a full play-by-play of the Bengals versus
I'll make it
Bears
quick because I didn't watch the game. I haven't seen not one highlight from him or that game. I'm going to give it a C+. Just because the Bears won the game. He was serviceable. May have thrown an interception, but he wasn't the worst quarterback on the field.
You know what, though? Because I have other quarterbacks to grade, I'm going to change my D minus to a C minus.
No.
Because I have to
You
keep
said
the
it.
grade.
You
I have to
cannot
keep
jump
the
a
grade
whole
scale.
letter grade. You cannot jump
I have
a
to
whole
keep the
letter
grade scale. I was being... Trust me.
Keep that written as a D minus.
It's a C minus. I'm not writing them down. We said we're not.
It's staying as a D
Because
minus.
we're comparing them off each other. He's C
It's
minus.
staying as a D minus, you dumb
No.
bitch.
I will end this call.
Moving on to Zach Wilson.
F.
F.
Fucking awful.
I'm not. He didn't even throw a touchdown, did he?
No. F minus.
No. I'm saying it. I'm just saying there is no F minus, you dumb bitch.
He is an F minus.
I'm saying F. There's no reason to support my F because he threw 4 fucking interceptions and no touchdowns.
Some of them just I don't know who he was throwing to.
Quick question: would you take Davis Mills or Zach Wilson?
I mean, right now it's looking like Davis Mills. Fuck.
I'm just
But
joking.
of course, different teams.
Okay. So, I'm going to give him a D.
Do you say D or B?
A D.
Oh, I think you said B.
No. No, the game against New England was obviously atrocious. But against Carolina, who just shut down Jameis Winston and the Saints, he was 20 for 37, 258, 2 touchdowns, and an interception.
Most of that was late too. So.
And also, your Mills versus Wilson comment made me think of this. He's on the Jets.
Everyone said Texans were 32. Everyone.
Right.
So now we can't say that.
Okay, but
Hey, I
that's
tried
the thing,
fucking
is we said
telling
that
y'all.
in preseason. Now that we have seen both of these teams twice, you can't sit here and tell me
Okay.
that Davis Mills is not in a better situation on the Texans than
God.
Wilson is on the Jets.
The Texans have gotten 360 here. Shit.
Like,
I
if he
mean-
was on the Texans, he would have a serviceable offensive line and competent wide receivers.
Hey, he has Corey Davis and that rookie. What's the rookie's name?
Elijah Mitchell? No.
Elijah Moore.
More.
And Jamison Crowder.
Crowder's was out.
Hmm.
I think.
But yeah, so, like I said, has he played bad? Yes, he's played bad. But I'm giving him a D just because we have to remember that this man is suffering on the New York Jets.
Who's next, Trevor?
Wait, you have to go. Or did you give him an F?
I
too?
said F, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna save Trevor for last because I don't want to be a super homer. We're gonna
Who
go
are we
Mac
missing?
Jones.
Oh,
I forgot.
yeah. Oh,
I forgot about Mac.
So it's easy to forget about him because he don't look like a rookie out there.
Okay, Mac Jones. I'm
You're
gonna
fucking up
give.
his grade right now, Gooch.
I'm gonna give him a B minus. I think that's fair. He hasn't made any crazy mistakes. He's hasn't been asked to do a lot either. Played in close games.
I'm gonna go with
Man.
B minus as well. I mean, I don't think he threw a touchdown either, did he?
Not last week.
No. So he has what, 2?
One.
I'm looking
One.
at
He
the
threw one
stats.
against Miami.
I mean, I feel like he still has work to do, but he's better. He's looked like the best rookie
He
quarterback.
threw
He's
an
the best
interception
in
against
class.
Miami.
No, he threw a touchdown against Miami. He has not thrown an interception.
No, he hasn't.
And I think he has one fumble.
Ooh, he has.
As of episode 21, he's the best quarterback in the class so
So
far.
before Wiz spoils my take, I'm gonna give him a B plus. Because I understand what you guys are saying. He's not done a ton, but he's done enough. And like Wiz said, he has not made a mistake in 2 games, which for a rookie quarterback is a big deal, especially a rookie quarterback who finds out he's the starter maybe a week before the season.
Completion percentage
and-
is good.
He should be 2-0. If Damian Harris holds on to the football, that's a game-winning drive. He orchestrated that game-winning drive, and they should be 2-0 if it wasn't for Damian Harris. So for him, got to give him that. Got to give him that credit. And like I said, he's not being asked to do a ton in the passing game, but what he is doing, he's doing very well. No interceptions, and he's averaging roughly 74% completion rate.
6th in the league in completion percentage.
Yes.
It's pretty crazy.
For a rookie with no interceptions. So for that reason, B+. And now for the long-awaited Trevor Lawrence.
So, the reason I wanted to change Justin Fields is because I feel like Justin Fields has played better than Trevor Lawrence. And so what I want to grade Trevor Lawrence has to be worse, but I'm not giving him an F. So I'm giving Trevor Lawrence a flat D. Because he has shown streaks of what he can do, but then he's also just been completely shit at times. Like, the Texans was a tale of two halves with 3 interceptions thrown in between. I mean, he was asked the first half, good the second half.
Got comfortable in the second
Yeah,
half.
still threw some interceptions. But, I mean, he was god awful against the Broncos.
Yeah, so I didn't see any of that. I mean, I'm looking at the numbers and
118 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Yeah, so he had like you said, when he got comfortable against the Texans, he showed you what he can do. In a lot of quarterbacks, you haven't seen what they can do yet. But
he got comfortable against Houston because they were such a huge league.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
there was really nothing to lose.
Yeah. The defense was playing soft.
Yes.
So that still doesn't tell me shit.
I mean,
I would still rate him under Justin.
Yeah, and that's why I moved Justin Fields' grade up, because it was
you can't do that.
Because it was extreme, I wasn't thinking full picture.
You dumbass. You still at one point.
Well, no, I wasn't thinking
Fields
full
was a
picture.
D-. What do you think?
He thinks C- for Fields and B- or
D
straight
flat.
D for Lawrence.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what do you think, Hunter?
He wants to give him an F.
I don't. I will give him a D+. Yeah, I have no reasoning. I didn't watch the game. They still lost. Jacksonville, kind of like Zach Wilson. Jags are a shit show. You don't have much. I've never understood why the media hyped up DJ Chark and LaVisca. Never understood
LaVisca's
that.
good.
How?
DJ Chark.
We haven't seen anything from either of them, really.
I mean,
We just saw
LaVisca's
small
better
flashes.
than Chark. I'll say that.
It's just.
Okay.
I think
there's not
LaVisca's
much.
more versatile, which is why I kind of hold
Exactly.
that against Lawrence, because, like you say, he doesn't have much, but he's got Marvin Jones, who is a legit, possibly
he's the
top
number one.
20 wide receiver.
And he feels like an afterthought on that team.
I feel like he feels like the number one.
I feel
he's
like I haven't seen
definitely.
him. What are the
He
stats?
had like legit stats against the Texans.
Oh, did he? I wasn't sure.
He's by far Lawrence's favorite target.
Okay.
But so he's got Jones, he's got LaVisca, who, like I said, is not just like a straight up legit wide receiver, but he's super versatile. So like Lawrence has so many ways to get him involved. I do feel like that's like a knock. And this is not all Lawrence's fault, but James Robinson is a weapon that is being basically completely forgotten about.
Oh yeah. I don't know what Urban Meyer's. Is it Urban Meyer or is it that Darren Bevel or whatever?
Darren Bevel's a play caller.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the coach has some say in what goes on.
Oh, well, obviously, but I mean, ultimately, the play caller is the one that calls the plays.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
So, for me, I'm torn. Like, what did I give Davis Mills? C-? I mean, jeez. I'm torn between, like, grading what I actually saw versus, like, what I saw compared to what I expected to see. So, I mean, I guess I'm going to go...
Okay, like,
I don't
what's
know, like,
crazy to me is, like, I looked back on last year, And I saw, like, even though the Bengals were losing, Burrow was playing great.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing out of his mind, honestly.
Yeah.
With no O-line too, getting sacked constantly. And, like, I was expecting that from Trevor. I was expecting him to lose still, but I was expecting him to put up numbers, not turn the ball over too much. I mean, just be a good, consistent quarterback.
I think that kind of, like, I was kind of torn on, like, giving him a D+, but I think I'm going D+. Just based on his sheer inability to hit his receivers. I mean, because we obviously saw it firsthand in Houston. That game's a totally different game. If he can, I mean, he's overthrowing his receivers by like 4 feet at times. I mean, one of those interceptions was on line to a receiver, but just 4 feet over his head.
Yeah.
And I mean, the safety was 7 yards back. And he just put it right in the safety's lap. So, like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I do definitely understand that the Jags were a dumpster fire before Lawrence. So, like, he wasn't walking into, like, he didn't have, like, the Mac Jones privilege of walking into a well-oiled machine. He's kind of got to put the organization on his back. But still, like, this does not look anything like the Trevor Lawrence we saw or we're expecting to see.
Exactly, and I feel like something that plays a big part in that is spending the entire training camp splitting first-team reps with Minshew.
I mean,
that was stupid.
I mean, if you can throw the ball, you can throw the ball. It doesn't matter who you're throwing to.
Yeah, but also, as I could see at least Sunday with Davis Mills, it also chemistry plays into it. You build so much chemistry when you have half the time with the guys.
I get that, and I think I would put more weight on that. But it's like, from what I saw, he was overthrowing all his receivers. So
yeah, exactly.
It's not a chemistry issue. Like, if you can't hit any of them, like, if you've just got, like, if him and, like, LaVisca or Marvin Jones timing just wasn't clicking, then I would feel better about giving him a C minus or something, and then, like, wait until that chemistry develops and blaming it on the coaching staff making him battle Gardner Minshew. But no, like, it's not a receiver specific issue. It's a Trevor Lawrence issue.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I think for now, based on not only the expectations, but based on what we know he can do, we saw it at Clemson. D+. But there's still hope. Don't jump off the balcony yet, Jags fans.
Not counting Aaron Rodgers, because his stats today haven't been taken into account. Do you know who the bottom 2 in QBR are?
It's got to be, I mean, Zach Wilson.
I'm
going to say Zach Wilson and Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at Trevor Lawrence's QBR right here, and it's bad.
It's 22.6 for Wilson and 24.9 for Trevor.
Yikes.
But right now, the Lions are up 7-0 on the Packers.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Y'all see where some guy on MGM...
yes, took like a free promo parlay. And he can't cash it out.
Oh, that's what sucks. I would have cashed out immediately.
Oh, because you know that cash out's got to be 6 figures.
Yes. Oh yeah, and I would take that over betting on the Lions.
$726,000.
Oh my!
And it was
God.
on a $25 promo bet.
God, if the Lions win,
I'd be
it's gonna be insane.
Oh, you know that guy is just sweating bullets. Right now.
Yeah.
He better buy a golf jersey if the Lions win.
He better buy season tickets.
I would burn everything Cowboys related I own and be a Lions fan for $700,000.
No shit.
All right, so let's get into win or booze. Once again, nope. I almost said Wiz was big loser, but he's not.
I'm closing the gap.
It's me. And it's only
I swear
because...
to God, if the Lions win and I don't get the winner this week. Oh, yeah. So me and Wiz kind of made this decision off air without you, Hunter. But since the overwhelming likelihood is that the Packers beat the Lions, we're going to operate under the assumption that I am the overall winner of this week. And I will hold myself accountable. If the Lions win, I will add one shot next week to whatever my shot total is.
Okay.
So via me being tied for the winner.
I hate to do this.
Before we get into this,
okay, go ahead.
So we have to explain it again in case we have any new listeners.
New listeners.
Oh yeah.
Winner booze.
Make sure y'all link.
Winner Booze. It is a segment that we have where each week we predict the games, just the money line, no over under. Keep it simple. Winner gets to give a shot. Loser gets to take a shot. This week, Hunter is the big loser. I went 2 balls on the walls last week. Got too cocky. Thought I could just, since I had the lead,
Thought he was
extend the
about
lead.
to bury us.
Yeah, I thought I was just gonna ice it, but
I mean, your lead was 1 degree.
I mean, you did
so-
say days after recording that you were boom or bust.
yeah,
Yeah.
I knew I was boomer bust. I was just trying to extend the lead.
So
It was a lot of close games too.
Let me get
Yeah.
this. Let me just. So I'm 11-4 with the chance to go 12-4 if the
Yes.
Packers win. Okay.
and I am 10-4 with
With
10
the
and
chance
5
to tie me.
go.
Or yeah, 10-5 with a chance to tie me at 11-5.
Yes.
But so for the time being, with me as the leader, I hate to do this, but Hunter, you brought this on yourself. You was talking all that shit. You was on cloud 9 last week after the Texans won. So
2 shots.
you got a double.
Oh, he's got to finish that ball.
I'll be damned.
What?
Half a bottle.
That's 2 shots to you.
Oh shit. This I have a little shot glass here just for this shit. Fix this real quick. Okay.
And while Hunter preps, I will just throw out there that as of right now, without the Packers result, I am 22 and
What? 22.
total on the 2 weeks combined. 22 and
You got
9.
9 last week.
I got 11.
You got 9.
You told me I got 11.
Yeah, I told you my count was wrong and I went back. I gave you and Hunter both 2 extra.
Oh, you
I-
fuck.
Because there was the Ravens game we got wrong and the Titans game everyone got wrong. And like a dumbass, I just counted those as wins for everyone. So I had to
You
bump everyone down.
So I got 9. Damn, I've been
So
riding
you-
super
So you're
high.
20. I mean, 20 in 2 weeks?
So that makes me. What's my overall? 20 and like
20
11?
and 11, yeah. So 20
That
out of
doesn't
32
feel as
games.
good.
20 out of
Feel as-
32 games?
I mean, yeah, that's good, but
I'm
it doesn't feel as
15.
good. 23, like so assuming the Packers, 23 and 9 sounds so much better than
Than
21. 21.
Yeah.
All right, but
Hunter is 18 wins. I have 15. Is there any games that shocked
I'm
y'all
still
this
ain't
week?
last bitch.
Bengals over or Bears. Well, I say it shocked me. I don't know.
So the Arizona score shocked me. I mean, they should have lost, barring a missed field goal. And of course, the Texans shocked me.
The Tennessee score shocked me. Oh, and Bills Dolphins shocked me.
Oh yes, and we all picked New Orleans, so of course,
Yeah,
that was
I won't say that game shocked me as much as Jameis Winston shocked me.
yeah. I watched. I didn't watch the game, but I watched the Herd for a little bit today.
Oh shit.
And what he said, it seemed like last week Jameis was playing like team ball, and this week he was playing like hero ball, trying to hit all those big passes and shit like that, and trying to put it into his own hands.
All right, so
Let's
new
get this
week,
shit on the road. Come on.
Oh,
chance
and
to stay
Casey.
hot, chance for Hunter to get some redemption. Thursday night football, Panthers at Texans.
Give me the Panthers.
Already wrote it in.
I don't
yeah, I think
trust-
we're all going Panthers.
Davis Mills in his first
This
start.
would be a
I don't trust
harder
him.
pick if Tyrod was
Oh,
in.
if Tyrod was in, I'd say him. I would
So-
say Texans easy.
What's shocking to me is that like so you gave points to Zach Wilson for how he played against the Panthers when you saw how the Panthers treated Jameis, but when you look at the Panthers, it's like they were they blew out the Saints but played so close to the Jets. They're a
Yeah.
weird team to me right now.
I don't know. Yeah, they're very hot and cold. All right, Chargers Chiefs. This one, if the Chiefs hadn't just lost that heartbreaker to Baltimore, I would be very tempted to pick the Chargers. But there's no way the Chiefs lose 2 in a row after that loss to the Ravens.
I'm agreeing with your logic. Kansas City. Hunter.
Who are they playing again? I would pay attention.
Chargers.
at Kansas City.
Oh, I want to go boomer bust again, but give me the Chiefs. God, I want to say Chargers so bad. I got to play it safe this week.
And
Hey,
I believe
y'all all picked the Chargers beating the Cowboys last week, so fuck.
this is about
Y'all.
the last.
Oh, I stand by what I said, bitch.
This is one of the last like cupcake games. They all get a little bit more competitive after this one. But Cardinals at Jaguars hammer the Cardinals.
Give me the Jack. I'm joking. Give me Cardinals.
I'm also taking the Cardinals, but dating back to last year, this would be one of the games the Cardinals lose.
Nah, Kyler's balling right now. Kyler is
on
in
a
his
tear.
bag.
All
right.
Derek Carr has a better, or no, not Derek Carr. Kirk Cousins had a better QBR yesterday than him.
That don't matter. Bears at Browns. This one is intriguing.
I'm picking Browns every week this year.
What was it again?
Bears at Browns.
Bears at Browns. Those two shots hit.
No, it's not hit. I was just zoned the fuck out. I was thinking about some other segment, but anyways, Bears at Browns. Give me the Bears.
And we still don't know who's starting for them next.
Regardless, their defense. I like their defense.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a better run
I like
defense.
their defense. The Browns are kind of getting riddled with injuries.
Roquan
Picking
Smith.
the Bears?
Roquan, my guy. Roquan Smith.
I'm gonna go
Dude.
Bears. Give me the Bears.
Thank you. It feels good not
Gotcha,
being the
Tom.
only person this time.
All right, this one I'm torn on. Football team at Bills.
Give me the Bills.
Give me Washington.
Yeah,
Because-
I mean, the football team looked good. They won last week, but
They were playing the
Bills are
Giants. They
not
look
The
like
Giants
Giants.
always put up points though in division games.
yeah, give me the Bills.
You're picking the Bills.
Yeah, another division game: Colts at Titans.
Now that's hard to pick.
Oh, that is a
the
hard
Colts
one.
played great. I mean, until Carson Wentz got injured late.
Oh,
it was
that's
a
right. I
game.
think he's ruled out.
Is he?
I think. I'm probably
Oh,
wrong. I'm
God.
probably wrong.
And then,
In that case, give me.
yeah, hammering Tennessee.
Give me Tennessee.
Carson Wentz has 2 sprained ankles,
Oh my god. Oh yeah, he got rolled up on real bad.
but is listed as questionable.
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean Tennessee, I think they bounced back in a way where they're going to keep the momentum.
I just don't know because their line looks bad, and the Colts front 7 is phenomenal.
So it's going to be Jonathan Taylor versus
Derrick Henry,
Derrick Henry
pretty
fest.
much, yeah.
I would trade all my players away to stack those two at running back.
I guess this is tough. With the possibility that Wentz is out, or I just don't see if he can stand. I don't see them sitting him for this division game.
And Jacob Eason did not look good. So they
wanna
want
go
to
Colts
avoid
so
that.
bad. 'Cause I mean, like I said, they hung around with the Rams, and the Rams are probably top 2, top 3 in the league still. You know what? Give me Colts. Give me Colts.
I respect it.
I'm gonna hate myself on
Yeah, it could happen. I
next
mean,
Monday.
like you said, they stuck around the Rams.
And I feel like that front 7 is gonna keep Derrick Henry in check. Hunter, did you?
That is true. They're a better rush
Yes,
defense.
I gave mine.
Who'd you
He
pick?
said Tennessee.
Okay. Saints at Patriots.
Saints. See, that's hard. I don't know which Jameis we're gonna get.
Yeah, no shit. We're either getting LASIK Jameis or pre-LASIK
Well,
Jameis.
it's not hard for me. Patriots.
We know.
I know.
Because
I'm
guess
just-
what? The Patriots defense significantly better than the Panthers.
Flip a
Give
coin.
me the Patriots.
Patriots.
if Mac Jones wins this game, I'm afraid that my loyalty and like fandom for Mac Jones will start to creep into like delusional territory.
Oh my god. I mean, he's
I'm already
good.
fully bought in. And
It
if he
is-
can beat the Saints,
Would you say he's
I'm
Brady-esque?
I'm gonna say he has the potential. I'm gonna say that
Yeah.
I can definitely see like the young Brady in him. I'm not gonna say that he's the next Brady or that he is young Tom Brady. I'm just gonna say that I can see how it could turn into that.
Are we talking about body size or football play?
Yeah,
Because these Brady
player.
has body size. I mean, a little fat and everything.
And just the way he plays football, he's just smart. He doesn't make mistakes.
All right.
He's
It's
gonna
his rookie
outthink
year.
you.
It's his rookie year.
Tom Brady didn't look as good as a rookie.
Don't compare him to Brady on
Wiz
his rookie
asked me
year.
to.
No,
With-
I didn't say to compare. I said, is he Brady? Like, do you think he's got the potential to emulate?
How is
what
that
Brady
not
did?
comparing?
To emulate? Like,
Next
you're not.
game.
He's not gonna be Brady, but he has the
Next game.
potential.
That's what
To
I
do
said.
that.
Anyways,
Under Belichick.
Falcons at Giants.
That's
Oh,
hard.
it's a shit show.
I know
God.
this game's just complete garbage.
Okay, so
Like,
the Giants.
It's so bad, it's competitive.
The Giants
Give me
played
the
a good
Falcons.
game last week. They settled for so
So
many
did the
field
Falcons.
goals, and the Falcons' second half, they played pretty good. They
Give me
started.
the
They got
Falcons.
rolling. So
I'm gonna take the
the
Giants.
the Falcons' defense is what scares me. So I'm gonna take the Giants. You picked
Bengals
Atlanta, Hunter.
at Steelers. Yes, he picked the Falcons. Bengals, Steelers.
I hate to say it, but give me the Steelers. I hate the Steelers. I do.
This-
Don't know why I do. I just do.
I hate
But
the
the defense, I
Steelers
must
because they're
recognize.
always stealing games.
Ha
But
ha
I am on the Joe Burrow bandwagon almost as hard
Still?
as I am on
Did
the
I say still?
almost as hard as I am on the Baker Mayfield bandwagon. But
Yikes.
those cornerbacks, that secondary at Pittsburgh is deadly. So give me Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, this is tough because I definitely think Big Ben is really starting to slide.
I think it'll be. I think
But,
it'll come down
like-
to Burrow not being able to score enough.
Yeah, give me the Steelers. Ravens at Lions.
Ravens.
Well, let me check
Hammer
the
it.
score real quick.
Hammer
7-7.
it.
7-7. Second quarter just started.
Wait, who scored for Green Bay?
Aaron Jones, fuck.
No, what? Oh, yeah, it was Aaron Jones. So go ahead and put my fantasy team away.
And Wiz's. Wiz lost our Snap League.
Congratulations.
No, I'm
B.
still up 3.
It's the second quarter.
You
He can
lost.
still tear his ACL.
I'm hoping Tanya
make your
is
pick.
non-existent.
Y'all both picked Ravens.
Obviously,
I-
don't do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
Hey,
I'm
they're tied
don't
with
do
the
it.
Packers.
picking
Do it.
Detroit. People are sleeping on Jared Goff. I mean, he's not a great quarterback, but he is Alex Smith-esque.
The only people he has is Hawkinson, Swift, and Jamal Williams.
And
Two of
Amon
those
St. Brown.
are-
He's 8 for 8 with a touchdown.
Yeah.
not bad.
Tanyan is
All right.
2.9, so I'm officially down by 0.1 points to Seabass.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm
Jets.
praying for a
Need
Tanyan
him to fumble and tear his ACL.
Jets at Broncos.
Schizophrenic fuck.
Denver.
Taking Broncos
Broncos, easy.
all day long.
Hammer it.
That Broncos secondary is going to absolutely ruin Zach Wilson.
Why Wiz taking the Jets now?
No.
You're gonna stick with your Arab culture?
Jets are
The Jets?
32.
Okay.
never
Here's
mind.
an intriguing one. Dolphins Raiders.
Okay.
Give me the Raiders. 'Cause
I
Tua's
think
hurt.
you got it. The Raiders are hot right now.
I'm going Raiders.
And Tua's
Unless the
hurt.
Dolphins trade for Watson. It's gonna
I
be
don't
the
think
Raiders.
Watson is gonna. I don't think Watson on less than a week's practice would beat the Raiders right now.
All right. How
On a new
this
team?
is not a primetime game, I cannot comprehend. But Buccaneers at Rams.
Oh,
Is that 3
give me
o'clock?
the
game?
Rams.
3 o'clock game, yes.
That should be a
Oh.
prime time. Easy.
So Brady is firing on all
That should be
cylinders
Sunday
right
Night
now.
Football.
that really should. I hope it's flexed.
They don't
Give-
flex until.
So it should be flexed now. Fuck them.
They
should
don't-
be.
It's
Give
not
me
Wait,
the
like
who?
Rams.
this early.
You're taking the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Fuck.
Gooch is taking Tampa.
You're taking Tampa, Gooch?
I did not say that. Hunter said that.
Oh, okay. I thought I missed it.
I don't know who I'm taking yet.
So it's in LA.
Hmm.
Both teams are firing on all cylinders.
Correct.
I mean, I'm going Tampa Bay because I feel like they've looked a little better.
Okay, so I'm going with the Rams
Damn it! I was hoping you'd go Tampa.
because
Oh.
take this hat off. Put this hat away. I'm going Rams because the Patriots have played so close, or the Patriots, the
Patriots.
Buccaneers have played so close to opponents who I feel like are well beneath them.
I mean, the Cowboys' offense is always gonna.
I
mean,
understand, but you can't sit here and say that the Cowboys are in the same tier as the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers should
Okay,
have put that
but-
game.
okay. Whose offense is better, the Cowboys or the Colts?
The who?
The Colts, Cowboys or Colts?
What the fuck does that matter? They
Because
haven't
see
played the
how
Colts.
the Rams played the Colts, and see how the. I think those are the two matchups you look at.
You're making no sense right now.
No, that was my thought process. I think
Of course it was.
I
You're
think-
riding with the Dallas bias once again. It's still played in your pick.
I'm saying I think the game against Dallas showed more resilience than
I'm
the game against the
about
Colts.
to
I think
believe.
they might lose that game if Carson Wentz stays in.
Okay, next game. Seahawks Vikings.
Give me the Seahawks. Hammer that money line. Vikings are awful.
Wiz.
Oh my god! I feel like this is upset of the week right now.
He's really debating it.
I'm going
Did you see?
Vikings.
Did you see what
I'm
they did
going
last
Vikings.
week?
They almost beat Arizona.
Yeah, and Arizona has a better defense than Seattle. You just talked me into it. Minnesota.
Hunter did not think he was going to be the lone Seahawk in this.
I think.
Why
I
you
mean,
and Seabass
we have
besties?
seen.
Oh, I hope that cat killed himself. I swear.
Chill.
Okay, cut that out.
Don't cut it
I'm
out.
not.
Sunday Night Football. Packers at 49ers. I'm 49ers,
Give me
all
49ers.
the way. Say it, Hunter. Say go, Pack, go.
I can't.
Aaron Rodgers. Devontae Adams.
Give me the Packers.
There it is. You
I
taking
can't.
Shots
I've got
again
it.
next week.
I've got to try to create some kind of separation.
And Monday Night Football. Divisional matchup.
Our
Eagles
first home
at
game.
Cowboys.
Eagles.
Give the Cowboys the dub.
Give me the Eagles.
Suck a dick.
Give me the Eagles as well.
I
Jalen Hurts is hot.
fucking hate
Jalen
Jalen.
Hurts is
Jalen
hot.
Jalen Hurts. Look what he did last week. He
Oh, here we go.
had
Analytical
3
Wiz is
points.
back.
3 points through 3 and over a half quarters,
And then what?
and then scored 1 touchdown and a 2-point
you go.
conversion.
There you go.
Give me the Philadelphia fucking Eagles.
Yeah, I'm
It's
riding that too.
The
Yeah.
Cowboys are 1-1. Almost took the Bucks.
Devontae
Without
Smith is
some
going
fucking
to
kicker issues.
absolutely crush that fucking defense.
Dude,
Not even Devontae.
We're-
Give me Jalen Rager.
we're fine. Why? we have played 2 great games.
No
Why
one's
are y'all
saying that you're
shitting on
not
us?
fine. I'm not shitting
I
you.
am.
I'm saying that
No,
I'm
Hunter
high on
is.
the
Hunter
Eagles right
is.
now.
I'm high on
just
the
a
Eagles
hater.
too. They have shocked me. I even putting up 3 points, they played a good game. But I'm high
Okay.
on the Cowboys.
Okay.
I'm
Fuck
high.
you, Hunter.
Let's go ahead and insert our watching you segment real quick.
Oh yes,
Cardinals and Niners both 2-0.
looking
Yeah.
good.
Can't say
Okay.
the same about Wizards
Okay.
Falcons.
I've got a proposition.
I don't
For-
like it.
Are we gonna do this again for NBA?
Yes.
Might as well.
Okay. I say we all get 3 spins, and you get to pick one team out of those 3 spins.
How
'Cause
about no?
Getting fucked with the
I
Falcons.
got Southampton.
We don't give a shit about soccer. I don't know shit about any of those teams.
It's-
We
it's
all
$20
know.
is $20
You
is
could. I
fine.
could have told you as soon as that landed on Falcons that I was losing that bet.
Okay.
Okay.
$20 is $20.
Exactly.
I know.
Wiz is
So,
just
for
pissed. He's
NBA
losing
My
2 bets.
Southampton matters just as much as your Falcons.
So
you have
for
Everton.
NBA, we're gonna do 3
And
spins
guess who has Chelsea?
and pick a team.
I'll meet you in the middle at 2 spins.
Okay, 2 spins. Fine.
I'll meet you at none. Damn it, we're doing
No. Okay,
one.
so here's the compromise. This is the compromise. We do 2 spins, but instead of eliminating, so like on that wheel, it eliminates every time. You leave the team on. So like you, in theory, could spin Falcons twice.
Okay. So when we get
That's a
around
fair
NBA,
compromise.
we're doing that because I'm so pissed that I'm stuck with the Falcons because they're the fucking Falcons. They're a bottom
Oh, hey,
20.
the wheel,
They're a bottom 5 team probably.
the wheel does
Look.
not discriminate.
I don't give a shit. I feel like it should still be 1 spin because NFL,
But like
you have
so,
1 in 32 chances. 1 in 32.
But if you
and you
spin,
just have shit odds. You
if you
cannot,
spin-
cannot change my mind.
if you spin the Timberwolves, you know you're losing. You know,
Okay.
give away the 20.
That's-
But if you
that's a
spin the
chance that I signed up
Timberwolves
for.
and the Kings, I mean,
You're just mad.
you have some shit to think
You're
about at
mad.
least.
You're mad.
I mean,
That's a
I
chance
like
that
it
I signed
because-
up for.
Especially if you spin 2 close teams. Like
You
let's
get
say-
some play.
Like, let's say
Okay.
that I had spun the 49ers or the Cardinals. Like, I could potentially fuck myself over based off my pick.
Yeah, like if
So
the
I like
49ers
the
end up the better
skill
team and you pick the
aspect
Cardinals.
that it brings into it.
So,
I
yes.
guess I lose this, even though I'm the only one saying 1.
Majority rules.
Majority fucking rules. I hate this place.
Hey, you know,
I hate it
we
here.
could do 3 and the 2
No.
people.
No.
Not doing
This,
3.
no. So it's like when Hunter spins, me and Gooch get to pick one of those teams that he
To
can't
take
pick.
off. No, I don't like that.
No, too much. Getting too convoluted.
That's complicated.
Okay.
And you're giving us the opportunity to fuck each other over. Anyways, I'm gonna kind of glaze over this college football update. College football is in full swing. The only big note that I had was just strictly off of Oklahoma teams. The 2 Oklahoma college quarterbacks, very underwhelming. I'm done with Spencer Sanders.
Who?
This man,
Who?
Spencer Sanders.
Who?
Gatorade High School Texas Football Player of the Year. He won that the
Who?
year after Kyler Murray did. Kyler Murray was Texas
snoozing.
Gatorade Player of the Year. Spencer Sanders did the exact same thing.
Okay.
He was like a 4 or 5-star quarterback recruit.
Okay.
We signed him.
All right.
He hasn't done shit.
Okay.
He's not done jack shit.
Okay. Next.
Spencer Rattler. Also, I think that
Overrated
it is
as
time
fuck.
to say Spencer Rattler is not what we thought.
No,
He's-
he's overrated.
he's been
He should
overrated,
not
yeah.
be in Heisman contention.
OU fans will not allow that to be like said, but it's true. Like, this dude was supposed to be the next Heisman at Oklahoma,
No, I would take Ritter.
and we have a
over-
big enough sample size now to say that unless he just drastically improves over this season into next year, he is not what we signed up for. I say he is not what we thought we were getting with Spencer Rattler.
People have him as the number 1 overall pick next year.
He shouldn't be.
That's strict hype. That is straight hype.
Yeah.
The numbers do not back that up one bit.
I want to rant on how the fuck
Oh.
A&M is still at 7 on the
7.
rankings.
And why did Penn State jump us?
I don't understand.
They beat Auburn.
So?
Okay, we blanked New Mexico. I understand they're not ranked, but still, holding a team to no points
I
is
think-
at least standards to move somebody up 1. I would have been good with us being at 6 and Penn State being at 7. Why the hell A&M is still at 7, I don't understand.
Penn State beat Wisconsin and Auburn.
I guarantee you they would still lose to A&M.
But Clemson moves down. And instead of A&M getting that bump up, Penn State just takes their spot.
I don't understand how
I think
Clemson still
Penn
was
State,
ranked that high.
regardless of where you rank them, I think Penn State is 100% justified in being ranked above A&M.
All right, well, I
But that
guess
will wrap up
Okay.
college football
Okay,
for the
wait.
week.
I've got a... Do y'all care about that thing I ranted about, how the Gators are better than the Buckeyes?
Nope, I don't care because
There's
I did
no
not
way.
remember
There's
it.
no argument for that.
They lost to Bama by 2. So it's a better loss than their loss.
I mean, I get
And their
it.
wins are better wins. They, so Ohio State played 2 unranked teams extremely close. It shouldn't have been close. Meanwhile, Florida has handled business and moved on. Ohio State got handled pretty well by Oregon. And meanwhile, Florida lost to Alabama by 2. And really, it's because the
Okay.
kicker missed an extra point.
So let's say this. Everyone said in the Ohio State versus Tulsa game that the score did not reflect the game.
Yes.
They broke that open at the very end
Yes.
to make it like that game was close down to the end.
Same with the first game of the year. They
I
scored a
think
touchdown
you
late.
have to look at the Florida-Bama game the same way, but opposite.
No, but it came back in the third quarter. It was a tale of 2 halves. It's not like a late touchdown to make it look more respectable. It's they came back and made Bama have to do something about it. Not only were they firing on offense, they were stopping them on defense.
Let me see. Let me get a box score.
They scored like back to back
So
to back
at the
touchdowns.
end of the third quarter, it was 28-23. Y'all did not score it. So okay, so you could interpret that as too little, too late.
But I think when you're talking about number 1 Alabama versus Tulsa, I mean that's different.
I mean,
But I'm looking at
either
the
way,
votes.
If y'all don't spot them 3 touchdowns in the first quarter, it's a different ball game.
Mm-hmm. But I think, but so you're like, but that's Alabama. They showed resilience. They stayed in it, and it's tied going into overtime probably if the kicker doesn't miss an extra point earlier in the game. Because he missed that early extra point, so they had to go for 2 and they missed it. I
Okay.
mean, they scored. They other than the kicker, they did enough. So,
And it's the same thing as Ohio State against Tulsa.
but Tulsa's not number 1 Alabama.
I understand,
I don't know.
but yeah,
I just the thing that I hate about college football so much is the politics behind it, how you have to decide good losses and bad wins. And I just feel like when you look at the games, like without a doubt, even if it's close, Florida should be a notch above. Because you can't tell me a 2-point loss to Alabama is not better than them losing to
I think if they
Oregon.
played head to head, Ohio State would win.
Okay,
Can we move on?
sure.
90-second soccer.
Yeah.
I'll start.
Oh, wait. Can we get the timer out? I'm never prepared for this. All right, timer goes now.
My 2 teams, Man City, Southampton, played each other. So they played to a 0-0 tie. So that's all I got. There's nothing to say.
Let me see. I'm looking up the score. I forgot. Of course,
Chelsea and
Manchester-
Tottenham played each other, which that was, I mean, the matchup with the two top teams. And guess who won 3-0? Chelsea. Chelsea Football Club for the win. I'm going to win this bet. Fuck Everton. Fuck Southampton. Fuck Man City. Fuck Man United. Let's go Chelsea.
Manchester United won. Still finding myself every week leaning more and more towards Everton. And Everton shit the bed for their first loss of the year. 0-3 against Aston Villa. So.
Oh, yeah.
overnight.
Chelsea leads with a 4 wins, 1 draw, 0 loss. Oh, wait. There's a 3-way tie between Chelsea, Liverpool, and Man United.
Okay, listener question. Let's hear it.
It still hasn't been 90 seconds.
I don't give a shit. That's
Yeah,
all
we can
that
finish
have to say
early.
about soccer.
Everton's at 6, and Southampton is way down at 15.
Oh,
Yeah,
4-1.
we're gonna get relegated. Okay, let's move on.
Thank you. Okay, and over. Let me look at the listener question real quick. I had it hidden so I wouldn't spill. Of course, it was Rowdy. Listener
Your number one
question.
fan?
Could you beat Zach Wilson in a fight? This question
Yes.
just aged better so much because he asked me this Wednesday.
Yes.
Zach Wilson measurements.
All right.
Wait,
He's looking
actually-
it up his man.
6'3", 214 pounds.
I
I'm
don't care.
5'8".
Look at his face. Well, Wiz probably couldn't, but
Yeah.
So is Wiz saying no?
Okay, let's see. He's a big motherfucker, which scares me.
He's twice your
I-
size.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm a wrestler.
hello.
I'm a wrestler. So,
what?
Wiz said I'm taking it to the ground.
but he's
I'm a
6'3", so
wrestler.
I don't think I can fucking manhandle this
Motherfucker,
guy.
you're short and stout.
Okay, so I googled something,
Okay.
and the answer to this question was going to be the answer to the listener question. And I googled, is Zach Wilson Mormon? The answer to that is yes.
Oh, okay, so we're winning.
So do I think I can beat him in a fight? Yes.
Why'd you look up if he's Mormon?
Aren't they pacifists?
I don't know, but
All right,
it's
well-
just, they don't believe in coffee. Give me a cup of
There's-
coffee and then I will beat his ass.
There's a second part to that question.
Okay.
Can't wait for it.
All right. Well, the winner of the fight is the Jets starting quarterback.
I can not throw 4 interceptions. I promise you that.
I mean,
Has there ever been a 5'8" quarterback?
I don't know. There's a 5'8" short fat kicker. His name is Randy Bullock.
Get quarterback.
I know. I don't know about a quarterback.
Lions just went up 14-7.
Who scored?
Uh,
Let it be Swift or Jamal Williams. Preferably Swift. I mean,
shortest
Hawkinson.
NFL.
oh, that's great too. I have him too.
Whoa,
Who scored
wait.
the first one?
No, so I don't know who scored the first one, but Hawkinson scored one and Cephas scored one.
Hey, let's go Cephas.
It
But
is,
anyways, yes, I am dominating Zach Wilson in hand-to-hand combat.
how long ago did Doug Flutie play?
Like that was like 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
Okay, because he was 5'10". The only other two guys that were 5'7", their pictures are in black and white, so I'm not counting them.
Willie said he's going to be the next Doug Flutie.
Eddie LeBaron and Davey O'Brien. Is he related?
Okay, so final segment before we take it out with highs and lows. Last but not least, below 500 man of the week. Everyone's had plenty of time. Everyone should have theirs locked and loaded.
Y'all start talking.
I'll go first. I don't mean this the way that you're going to take it, but Tyrod Taylor is my below 500 man of the week.
Ooh.
It's
feel
nothing
that.
against him. This is actually almost a support for Tyrod. It's sympathy, I'll say that. Because if you look into like the story of Tyrod Taylor, that man has gotten shat on every step of his career. Because like I said earlier, he had the Texans who were a complete afterthought going into this season. People thought it was more likely of them to go 0-6, 0-17 than to win any game on their entire schedule. And they played the Jags twice. And he had them looking like a legitimate football team that had a chance to win against a playoff caliber Browns. And he gets injured. And who knows what's going to go on from here. But that's literally been his entire career. He gets a shot with the Bills, finds success with the Bills, and then a racist Sean McDermott benches him for Nathan Peterman, and then it just the whole thing collapses on itself. He gets to the Chargers, gets a chance at the Chargers, even though everyone thinks Justin Herbert should be over him, gets fucking impaled by the team doctor, and then Justin Herbert steps up and shows out. Nothing he can do about it.
You forgot the Browns.
And now, I must have forgotten about it.
Yeah, Browns. He got hurt halfway through a game.
Even better. Like, it all goes.
Oh, yeah. He played
yeah.
week 1 when Baker came in, right?
Well, I don't know if it was week
or
one,
week
but
2?
Tyrod was the starter.
And Baker
Tyrod got hurt.
over.
Here come Baker.
Davis Mills might win Rookie of the Year now.
The sacrifice that Tyrod Taylor makes is unmatched.
Yeah.
That's
Hunter, Hunter should be happy because Tyrod Taylor, whether it's injury-wise or racist quarterback-wise,
he makes Rookie of the Year quarterbacks.
Yeah, whether it's a long process.
Whoa. Look, we're shooting for 500 right now because there was Nathan Peterman, which is a laughingstock, and then there was Baker.
No.
And then
But
there was
Nathan
Herbert.
Peterman ruined that relationship, which paved the way for Josh Allen. So
That makes me too happy right now. Chill out.
All right.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes, it's
keep
gonna happen.
Texans related with my below 500 man of the week, and it's gonna be David Coley.
I was so close to doing David
Oh
Coley.
yes.
Why?
I was gonna ask you about that.
And the fuck on a third down would you punt? First,
Right, and like
It
if
was-
you're gonna take the 4th and 2, I understand.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Yeah.
exactly. You still had Tyrod at the time too.
Yeah, you're like,
So go
we're
for
playing a
it.
better team. We're in the game. Let me go for it. You know.
Right.
Why?
And like I said, I fully understand taking 4th and 2 over 3rd and 15.
It was third. It would have been 3rd and 10 with the penalty.
Okay, that's a little different, but still, if you're gonna take the 4th and 2, that's a perfectly justifiable situation to go for.
Yes.
I think it was in. Was it in Browns territory?
yes.
So I take the 3rd
Like,
and 10. I
barely.
mean,
Yes.
if you
Yeah.
want to,
I don't
if you want to
understand
be,
still going for it. Like I understand 4th and 10, punt it.
yeah, like, I
was
feel like that
3rd
gives
and
you
10.
clarity.
Why not go for it? Kevin Stefanski's reaction was priceless. He
Oh,
was
he's
like,
just on the.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I was cussing in my bed. I was like, who would the fuck? What kind of idiot would do that shit?
I didn't know that happened until Seabass last night.
I stop giving that motherfucker a shout out on this podcast. I swear to God. I'm just gonna chop it up as a first year head coaching mistake.
I mean, maybe if it was in high school, but motherfucker, you in the NFL.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
just-
saying.
I just feel like
I'm
you
sticking to
always
it. Below
take the
500
play.
man of the week, David Coley. Wiz,
All right,
you're
Wiz,
up.
round us out.
Wiz, okay. Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
You're gonna have to explain this one to me.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
watched the game.
I didn't
You have, I mean, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, like you saw Kareem Hunt on that team. He was dynamic and stuff like that. I think he's overall been a disappointment. But 2 minutes ago, you got to drive down the field. All you need is a field goal. You have Patrick Mahomes. They hand it off once, and you fumble it in the backfield. And that's why the Ravens win. Like, you're an afterthought on that team. You're like Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
I mean, he was being drafted as like a top 10 fantasy running back.
And he hasn't been it. He wasn't it last year.
No, I mean, yeah.
And just for, I mean, I don't get why they even handed it off personally. I guess they still had plenty of time, but just like for Patrick Mahomes to lose a game that way hurts, and I don't get it.
Real quick. So, NFL players. You've got to pick one player to be good at another position. Who is that player and what is that second position?
Cam Newton,
Lamar Jackson, running
linebacker.
back. Oh.
All right, Lamar Jackson running back.
Linebacker,
Where else would you put Cam? D end?
tight end.
Oh no, actually, I changed my take because it happened this week. Micah Parsons, defensive end. The dude was a fucking beast last week because we have 2 defensive ends out, and we have like 15 linebackers on our team. So I said, fuck it, put Micah Parsons in at D end.
Well, we all
He
got
was-
fuck-
I'm
we-
he
with
was
the
on
obvious. I'm
his
going with the
ass.
obvious low-hanging fruit of Lamar Jackson at either running back or slot receiver.
This is kind of awkward. Mine's Kareem Hunt.
He's gonna
kicker.
I thought you were gonna put a lineman at defense.
This
No.
was all just to get that one joke.
That really
in.
was, and y'all were serious with it. I was just like, oh damn, okay.
That was good.
Yeah,
I
like
did
without
not see that
skipping a
coming.
beat. He would just say Lamar
Oh.
Jackson running back.
Did
Oh man.
Speaking of that, did y'all watch the end of the Tennessee Seattle game?
Yeah.
Did
The
y'all
fuck does it
see?
have to do with anything?
Did y'all see Jamal Adams fucking like punching at a Derrick
Oh,
Henry, and the
yeah.
ref came up and said stop?
Yeah.
But like, is there an issue with that? I
but
mean,
like the crazy, I'm not, as long as the play's still alive, I don't have an issue with it. I mean, that's just football. But the more surprising thing to me was that like Derrick Henry did not budge.
I know, but he
Like,
was just
that ball
like,
was just-
yeah, he was just going ham on that
I know.
ball. It didn't register until the ref came up and said something. I'm like, but I don't.
Here we are, end of every week, highs and lows. I have an actual legitimate high for the first time in a while. I'm not for the first time in a while, but okay, I'll say I have a work-related high for possibly the first time ever. After the entire saga that I have laid out here between me and my employer, I'm not going to go super into detail because it hasn't officially happened yet, and I'm very superstitious about it. But I will say that I am actually making, for the first time in about 18 months, some positive headway with my employer and my career. And like I said, I will go more into detail about it when it actually happens. But for the first time in a good while, things are looking up. And then take that right into my low. Pretty much every other area of my entire life. Fantasy, I am looking at 1-3. I'm going to be 0-2 in multiple different leagues. My truck just got broken into last night. I lost $4, a $150 Bluetooth speaker, and my vaccination card.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I got fully vaccinated last week, and got my
Oh, for a
vaccination.
cruise.
And I have a cruise. I leave for a cruise in 2 weeks. I just got my vaccination card stolen, so I have 2 weeks to figure out how I'm gonna prove that I'm vaccinated. So, if any of our listeners see a vaccination card on the black market with my name on it, schedule the meetup. I'll meet you there to get this vaccination card back.
Oh, that's awful. I didn't even think about the fact that you like need it back for that cruise. I was just like, oh, fuck.
Only reason I got vaccinated.
Yeah, I'm like, that's gonna be inconvenient for some stuff. Speaking of that, I'm probably gonna end up getting vaccinated for my cruise in January because I don't know what else I'm gonna do for my anniversary. But my low is fantasy in general. I have finally lost, dating back to NBA fantasy last year. I finally lost in the semifinals of MLB fantasy. No back-to-back championship for me. It hurts.
What's
Lost in
gonna
a 6
fucking
to
happen anyways?
Lost in a 6-6 tie, but I was a lower seed, so I didn't get it. NFL fantasy, I was looking at a very far it was a very far stretch, but there was a chance for me to go 4-0 this week. Now it is looking like 2-2 at best.
Well, you were going to lose that one or the below.
Yeah,
500
Tannen
league
wasn't.
until
Tannen was getting
Lamar
2
and Derrick
points.
Henry decided to score 80 on me.
Oh my god, them two outscored you so far.
No, they
like
didn't.
until today, you had 78 until this game started.
Oh, did I?
So
Who do I have?
them two outscored you. You have Devontae Adams, but he needs 60.
I'm about to trade that.
And then yeah, he needs 60. But in another league, so I have a chance to go 1-3 now, if Devonta Adams gets another 15 points, and I'm stressing.
Yes, even though I did throw in my fantasy woes, I am moving on to 2-0 in below 500 league. So
I'm 1-1. And
I'll be
the only thing that
0-2.
matters,
yeah, I mean,
carrying this thing.
The only league that matters.
so I'm gonna be.
It's the only league that literally has my face attached to it.
So in the 3 leagues I care about most, because
Yawn.
the 4th league I don't care about too much. The 3 leagues I care about most, I'm about to be 1-1, 1-1, and 0-2, barring fucking Devontae Adams getting 20 points.
And I'm about to be 2-0 in the only league I'm in that is winner take all, which is this league. So if I win this league, I cover all my other losses across my other leagues. So I'm chilling.
Oh wait, no. If Devontae Adams doesn't score 15, I'll be 2-0 in Hog Squad. Guess that's my number 1 league now.
All right, Hunter, you got anything? You
My
sleep?
only low is the NFL's taunting rule.
Oh my god!
I
yes.
fucking hate it.
No
hate
fun
it.
league. We've known this for years.
God, it makes it so unbearable to watch. Just it takes the emotion out of football. When you take the emotion out of football, it's just not even worth watching. It's ridiculous. Let them go out there. I mean, they're the ones putting their bodies at risk.
Like some
Their
of them I
lives at risk.
understand.
Yeah.
But the receiver, they got taunting for spinning the ball on a first down.
So
Come the fuck on.
I think there is an obvious difference between unsportsmanlike conduct and taunting. So like, if you're having fun, let it be fun. But if you're being unsportsmanlike, if you're like
So
getting in the guy's
the Keenan
face.
Allen one, I understood. Keenan Allen was like very aggressive in that moment. But I can't remember who it was. But the receiver, they got a first down and spun the ball.
Yes, I know that was so.
Well, so
fucking
okay,
What are we
spinning
What are we
the
doing?
ball in front of a player has always been a penalty.
That was Jordan Akins, the Texans. He spun the ball. How was that taunting? That is a touchdown
He
celebration.
didn't throw the ball at him.
No,
And-
he
no,
literally caught
but
the ball and spun
before
the ball.
before the taunting rule. That has always been called unsportsmanlike conduct. To be fair,
How?
That's trash.
I've never
That's
seen
trash.
that. That is
That's
a
trash.
I
very
promise you, it's always
popular
been.
touchdown celebration is spinning the fucking
trash.
ball.
Yeah, but you don't. But spinning it in front of someone, you can go over to the corner and spin it. They
So
don't care.
I have to turn 180 degrees before I can spin the ball.
Yes,
Which he did.
I
Like,
promise you.
Stand
He
over.
did.
I-
Have you seen
He
the
stood
video,
up.
Wiz?
He did not.
I haven't
turn
seen the video,
himself
but I'm just saying. Like,
Look it up.
he
He
did
did
not
not do it
turn
right in front of his
himself.
face.
towards the player. He stood up and spun the ball, and the player just happened to be.
I'm
Yes.
telling
And it
you.
he
wasn't
did
even-
not direct.
I
No.
get that. I get that. But that's always been called.
He spun it
I'm
and
not
ran
saying
off.
it's right.
Always been a horrible call. Then.
Yes. I'm just saying that's not part of the new
Just
rule,
because
but
it's
it is
always
horrible.
been called doesn't always make it.
I'm
doesn't
not
make
saying
it-
it's okay.
It's bad.
I'm not saying it's okay.
awful.
I'm saying
It's fucking
that would have
awful.
happened without the rule or not. Yes.
It's trash.
And of course, it was Houston. It was called on that a fucking just spinning a ball and running off is taunting. It's stupid. But that's it. I have no highs. I'm fitting the below
If I
500
have to-
mantra.
If I have to put one more low, I think sitting back and like thinking about football rules this weekend, just stuff like that, like unsportsmanlike, and even some of the blindside hits and shit like that. I mean, it's like unavoidable. And I think we saw the targeting hit in the Penn State Auburn game, where if he doesn't hit him, if he doesn't like helmet or it was like shoulder to
he
helmet
scores the
kind of,
touchdown.
yeah, he scores the touchdown.
Yeah.
So like, but like that happens in NFL too. Like,
Right. And
He-
like to me, it was like it almost looked like he made a conscious effort not to target him. I mean, 'cause he came in and he hit him like almost like with his back.
yes, he was definitely turning away from it.
Yeah.
And,
And like if he does if he tries to come in not diving, the Penn State player is diving into his knees and breaking his leg.
yeah,
So you either let him score, get targeting, or probably get injured.
And I think Tom Brady said it best. It's up to these. That plays a little different, but like when you
Yeah.
see like blindside or defenseless players
The
and stuff like
defensive
that.
receivers ones, that's on the offense.
That's on the quarterback. Like it's not the player's fault for making a play on the ball. So when I sit back and think, football is my favorite sport. But some of those calls, like to think something like that cost you a game, would break my heart.
All right, well, you got the outro.
Huh? Well, thank you all once again for listening to this episode of Below 500, episode 21. See y'all next time.
List the
Oh,
socials.
fuck.
Jesus Christ.
I blinked. I was like, what am I forgetting?
And y'all
Don't
say
write
my
Oh,
shit
I didn't
is
say the
shit
episode
show.
number.
We don't write it down one time.
And
I
y'all
know.
roast my
Forgets how
intro.
to do an outro.
Oh my
We didn't
God.
write it down last time. I still remembered it. Gooch still remembered
I
it.
blinked. Oh my God. Yeah. So make sure to follow us at Below 500 Pod on all socials. And fuck.
More listener questions.
More listener questions.
I
Like
know
and
half of you have at least one of our phone numbers.
like and follow us on YouTube. Rate and review us on iTunes. See y'all next time.
See y'all.
Peace.